Do not attempt any of these mine explorations. Mines are unstable and can be very dangerous. This video is for educational purposes only, and we do not assume any responsibility of injury. Therefore, we will not provide the location of these mines. Just sit back and enjoy.
Four friends on an incredible journey. Watch as they triumph through enormous obstacles and discover rare creatures. Join them on this exciting adventure as they venture into the depths of the forest to explore the Dawn Mine.
Okay, that really hurt my throat. So let's try to change it up a bit. Ah, yes, that's more my style. So here we are in the beautiful Millard Canyon, just north of Altadena, California. You've got a friend in me. We're in the southern part of the San Gabriel Mountains, and as you can see, there's not much of a trail left, and the forest has become really overgrown. Fortunately, the arrows spray painted on the rocks led us in the right direction. Now, there are two paths to get to the Dawn. We chose the shorter yet more challenging path, but hey, it was the most fun. So it was quite a hike, but we eventually made it to the Dawn Mine. And here we are. So above the lower mine is the entrance to the upper mine, right about there.
Dead center is where you're looking at. Actually, yeah, I think so.
So let's jump right in. So at the beginning of the mine is where our first obstacle begins. See all those logs? Well, underneath it is about a foot of water. Fortunately, someone laid those logs down so we could carefully maneuver across and didn't get our feet wet. We learned later, however, that our feet were not going to stay dry very long. So after walking in about 50 feet, we come across this giant hole filled with water on the right side of the mine. It's been described as the abyss, but we'll come back to that later. First, we're going to turn around and look up. And see that log way up there? Well, above that is the upper mine, and we'll visit that section at the end of the video. But first, we're going to go past these two wooden stakes and take this long path down, which faces northwest. This part of the mine extends a total of 270 feet. It's like daylight in here. This is beautiful. And that includes all the exploratory digs that range from 12 to 15 feet long. Are you guys famous? The Dawn Mine has had several owners since the late 1800s, and it is said that it was first discovered by Spaniards. But the first owner on record was a man named Bradford Peck. That's not really him, but it's some politician named John Duthie. But you get the idea. It's just for visual effect. Anywho, he was business partners with a man named Ehrenfeld, who had a daughter named Dawn, whom Bradford was quite fond of. So the mine was named the Dawn Mine. Right? Sounds pretty believable, right? This part of the mine is where it breaks off to the right for an extra 24 feet. And on the left side is an additional 13 feet. But we're going to walk straight again, and the next 91 feet is where we'll reach the end of the mine. But Peck and his partner had little success with this mine, so they eventually just abandoned it. And here we are at the end. It's probably a good time to take a picture. So we're going to go back to the abyss, but we're going to cross to the other side of the mine. And now it's my turn.
I don't know, I just got our soft wet instead of stepping on that log. Alright, well I'm not gonna go that way. That's a lot of water.
So this part of the mine is filled with 2 feet of water, and wow, was that water cold.
Well,
I kind of have to. Oh, sweet.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And above was like a little waterfall, but that part of the mine seemed impossible to climb without any adequate climbing gear, so we did not attempt it.
You want to take my flashlight?
No, I'll go with the one.
Okay, fine. Yeah, go ahead. Here.
It's up to the shin. And now to my knee. So from the abyss to the end of this mine, it's another 268 feet. And now we're walking north. So the Don mine was purchased on July 10th, 1902 by an Australian miner named Michael T. Ryan. He extended the tunnels deeper into the mountain and was quite profitable. He even built the switchbacks that connected to the old Alpine division where the railway once operated. He even named his burrows Jack and Jill, I guess because they went up the hill. Anyway, eventually the Pacific Electric Railroad, who owned the Scenic Mount Low Railroad at the time, built a station stop at the top of that trail and called it Don Station. But it caused problems because everybody wanted to go down to see the Don mine and took forever to come back up. So they created a fake gold mine a short distance away from the Don Station. Unfortunately, 27 years after Michael T. Ryan purchased the Don mine, he passed away. But his widow allowed several miners to work the claim until 1933. Ryan's wife leased the mine to several groups after that time, but when World War II hit in 1939, it cut off much of the powder and other essentials needed for mining, and the operation ceased. A wooden door was placed across the opening of the mine to keep people out, but come on, a wooden door? Seriously? You don't need to be Indiana Jones to move a little wooden door out of your way to go exploring. No, that wasn't that bad. And here's the end. I think it's time to test out my singing voice. La 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 la. So let's go back and check out that abyss. That looks crazy deep.
That was nice stuff right there. Yeah, doesn't it? Oh, it's a small one.
You know, that was a good idea.
Wait, move it back up a little bit. That's so deep. Do you think that's like what this is part of, like the river, like at the bottom if you swim all the way down? That'd be pretty awesome.
Let's
We
try
should
it.
find bodies down there.
Just one like comes up right now. Imagine, dude.
Oh.
His face just. Get away!
But you can go.
So it looks like someone's already measured it. Look.
Yeah.
Show offs. No, I'm just kidding.
Were you gonna measure it?
Totally. We made multiple attempts at measuring the abyss, and the deepest reading we can get was 35 feet. It's way deeper, dude.
Yeah.
So this picture was taken from the upper mine looking down towards the entrance of the lower mine. See those people way down there? Yeah, it's really dangerous coming up here to this upper mine. I don't recommend anybody ever try it. Plus we found a bat.
It's a dead bat. I think it's supposed to move too.
And that hole faces straight down to the bottom of the mine, which is a good 30-foot drop.
Let's go, dude. Because my battery's dying.
By the way, I went to go take a picture of that bat when we came back out, and it was gone. So I guess it wasn't dead.
Is that right?
This part of the mine extends 171 feet,
Nice and fresh.
making it a total of 709 feet for the Dawn Mine. And I'm not including the Abyss.
Right. And again.
And here is the end,
See what I did?
just before my battery died.
There's Darian.
So we ended up walking a couple of hundred feet north of the Dawn Mine, and we found another mine. This one went in about 48 feet, and it was actually facing south. So you're facing south. So we were facing south, and we were looking at the entrance.
It's a booze bottle. Is that?
Nothing much
Is that
of
a shot
interest.
top?
Just at the end of it, there was a couple of empty
It is a
shock
shock
top
top.
bottles.
Stupid, I want to say that.
And now we have come to the end of our journey. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'd also like to thank Jake Brouwer for providing the history of the Dawn Mine, and Hugh Blanchard for instilling this passion inside of all of us to go out and have some fun and adventure. Also, I'd like to thank my crew, Jamie, Shelley, and Darian, for accompanying me on this journey. Well, that's it. Have fun, stay safe, and until next time, see ya!